Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on live through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It is fantastic that you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on Roddy Frame and his project Aztec Camera. And through his song Somewhere in My Heart, we talked about the fact that our experiences and the people that we have loved just stay with us through our lives, in a sense becoming part of the suitcases that we carry through life. So I trust you enjoyed that one. Well, we go from there to Adelaide, and now I'm from Adelaide, South Australia, so a guy a little bit close to my heart today. Adelaide singer-songwriter Ben Ford-Davies. Now, this guy has been described as a unique force of nature. He's got such an easygoing but compelling performing style about him. He has got a fantastic singing voice. It's just one of those voices that you just rest and go, oh, Ben's singing, that's fantastic. He's an incredible guitarist and piano player as well. Between 2010 and 2015, but yes, he is still going. 2010, he released an EP in the city, which was full of some of his original tracks. In 2012, he released Got You Covered, which had a combination of original tracks and some covers in there. I remember Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits is one of the songs he covered. And then in 2015, much to his excitement and a few others in Adelaide, he released his full album, Papillon, which I've got here. And I was very fortunate to be able to go to the launch of that particular CD and to see him perform all of his songs that he wrote for that particular album. Because as I said, Ben is a singer-songwriter. He does do songs that we know, but he also does quite a few and a growing number of songs that he has written himself. And so to see him release a full-blown album was incredibly exciting indeed. So great to be there in that pub at Norwood that night. Ben's also performed in Europe. He was very fortunate to be part of a 2-month fully booked tour in Europe back in 2016. I suppose that was kind of in support of the album Papillon that was released in 2015. So he got to experience playing over in Europe as well, which is pretty cool. So he does perform still. He does gig a fair bit in Adelaide. I suppose 2020 was a bit of a trick for all artists that we couldn't really do any performing, but certainly as this year starting off, he's starting to get a few more gigs, which is fantastic. Such a compelling guy, and when we get onto the clips in a minute, you'll see what I mean. Now, we can't talk about Ben Ford-Davies without talking about one song in particular. You know, all artists have a signature tune. And interestingly, when he talks about the writing of this song, because it takes him a while to get songs out sometimes, but he'd had this song brewing for a while. And when his dad heard about this half-finished song and saw the potential of it, he helped him finish it. And Ben has been very fortunate ever since to be able to sing this song live. It's one that's been on most of his albums because it's one that people just have to hear every time he performs. And this is this song, This Road Together. We've been on this road together and we're being on it with a glass of wine. There's something quite comfortable about the line, this road together and with a glass of wine. It's just kind of this thing of sitting down, sitting together with a glass in your hand and just watching the world go by. This is very much what artists, I believe, through their poems, their lyrical poems, encourage us to do, is to just cherish those moments when we're together, cherish the moments when there's no demands on our time, cherish the moments when we're just so glad the other person is in our lives. This road together. I mean, much has been said in songs about how relationships start And certainly there have been many songs which talked about when relationships finish. There are also many songs that talk about it when relationships get rocky. There's probably fewer songs that talk about this road together. Ben really captured something quite beautiful when he wrote this song. He captured this togetherness, this oneness that you have with someone else, this fact that you are needed by that person, and you are needed by them, and they need you. There's just something really, really beautiful about a journey of doing life together. And when you bring in the beautiful line with a glass of wine, there's just something really comfortable of being able to open a bottle of wine with someone and to enjoy the wine together. This song is a real celebration of doing life together. This song is a real celebration of the fact that love can last a long time. It really, really can. And as it continues, it grows and flourishes and becomes richer as life goes on. Much like a bottle of wine. I'm just thinking about this right now, actually. Wine needs to mature a little bit in the bottle for it to actually bring out a character. Love is the same. Love takes time, as I shared a little while ago with Brian Duncan. Love takes time to mature as the oneness grows and the oneness becomes closer. So if you are in a relationship where you are opening a bottle of wine with someone, well, here's to you. Here's celebrating the fact that you are doing this road together with somebody else, whoever that may be. If you are in a situation, I suppose, though, where this road has kind of come to an end because maybe of a death or a breakdown, but you still got some beautiful memories in there despite what's happened, I suppose there is still a celebration of the fact that you have done the road together with somebody else. This is just one of these timeless songs that Ben has written that really celebrates the fact that life is just so much better when you do it with somebody else. It really, really is. So here's to all the couples out there. May you sit back with your glass of wine as we look at the clips today. So these are all live versions of these songs. And you'll see what I mean by Ben, how compelling a vocalist he is, how sincere and how captivating he is as a performer, and how well this guy plays both piano and guitar. So we have to have this road together. This has come off a few of his albums. It's one of these songs that people need to hear whenever they hear Ben play. We then also got the song Storm. Now this song I think came off the Papillon album, and this one has won some awards, particularly Scala, which is a songwriters association in South Australia. It won Song of the Year in that particular association, which was well deserved, and good on you, Ben, for winning that particular one. And so Storm is just this incredible, captivating capture of passion and capture of everything to do with love, really. Such a really, really good song. And then we've also got Can't Find a Reason. This is a bit of more intimate, soul-searching kind of song from Ben. And this is one where you see him playing the piano. So, and so you'll get to see what I mean by how good a performer he actually is. And as I've said, the links to those three songs are in the description below. And by the way, I've also included a video for my last commentary on Aztec Camera. So if you want to recap on that one, feel free. Well, I really trust this has been an encouragement for you today. This is the main reason I do these videos, is so it will be an encouragement for you. And thank you, Ben, for providing the inspiration for this video today. Well, if you've come back for another one, thank you very much for doing so. If this is your first time, welcome to Life Reflections Through Music, and I hope that you have been encouraged through your life journey today. And if you have hung around to the end where you've heard us talk about the fact that doing live with someone else, opening that bottle of red and having a glass with them is one of the rewarding experiences of life. So, and please note the invitation below that if you want me to look at a song or look at an artist, feel free to drop a request in the comments below. More than happy to do that for you. Well, that's it for today. Next time, we're going to go on to American country artist Billy Ray Cyrus. And of course, the Cyrus name is famous for some other reasons as well. So until then, I'll catch you around.